Hello everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, the Gimmick style Nuzlocke challenge. Now, last time we were together, we finally made it to Vermilion City, and we started exploring the area. We picked up a few new items in the item shop, and we went out into the wild to challenge the Pokemon trainers and see what was out there. And we found this big fat slob Pokemon here, blocking our way, so we got no choice but to head back. But that's actually okay, because there are things in Vermilion City we still want to do. And one of those big things is go on the SS Annie. But we're going to take a couple of detours. We're going to see if we can find more trainers like him to challenge. And we're going to see what wild Pokemon we can catch while we're out here. Watch out for live wires. The engineer wants a fight. The engineer has a Magnemite. Alright, your Magnemite is probably no match for my Sandshrew. Dig, man, dig. Dig a hole, dig a hole. Okay, not bad. One hit, one KO. It was a good idea to give Tank a dig move. And Tank grew to 21. Alright, another Magnemite. That means another dig. And another KO. Ooh, a Magneton. Now, Magneton is the evolved form of Magnemite. So this guy's probably a lot tougher. And faster. But still, we got him. Now that's good. That bodes well for when we eventually have to take on Lieutenant Surge. Whoa! You Sparkplug! Well, better get back to work. Yeah, you might want to do that. Now, let's go wander. Oh, we missed you, didn't we? Careful. I'm laying down some cables. Are you an engineer too? Yes, you are. And you have a fairly high-level Magnemite. I think Tank can handle you. Good job, Tank. And Tank grew to 22. That was electric. What? Tank is evolving. Tank evolved into Sandslash. And now he's even tougher. Now, you know what, Tank? I think you're going to stay right where you are for the time being. We're going to keep looking around in the grass to find ourselves a new Pokemon. Oh, it's a Pidgey. Now, we already have our Pidgey Pokemon, so we can just knock him out. We already beat up all these guys, so we're just going to ignore them. Oh, what do we have here? A wild Drowsy appeared. We do not have a Drowsy. And according to the rules that we're playing by, the first wild Pokemon we encounter, we have to catch, unless we already have it. So we either get this Drowsy, or we don't get anybody here. Okay, level 15. Tank, what can you do? Oh, Slash will probably kill it. Let's see what your Scratch does. Ooh, that hurt it. Let's see. Now, Drowsies are Psychic types. I don't think Audrey would probably get beat up too much. Kismet would probably kill it. So we're just going to throw a Pokeball and hope for the best. Not bad, we caught him. Drowsy, the Hypnosis Pokemon. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you your dreams it has eaten in the past. Now, do we want to give a nickname to Drowsy? Well, of course we have to give it a nickname. The question is, what do we give it? Now, Drowsy will eventually evolve into Hypno. So, what name do we want to give it? Stanley is what someone in the stream is suggesting. But you know what? I think I know what I want to nickname this Drowsy. This Drowsy is Babar, King of the Elephants. Alright, now we are going to take a quick trip into Diglett Cave. And we're going to power up Audrey, because Audrey is a ground type. Not a ground type. Audrey is a plant, and plants do good against ground types. What a surprise! Diglett's dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Vermilion City. Alright, so we are in Diglett Tunnel. And the first Pokemon we meet, we have to catch. And it's a Diglett! Who would have thought? A level 17 Diglett, too. I would have thought for sure we would have ran into, say, like a Horsea down here. Okay, let's hit you with some sleeping powder. Didn't affect the enemy Diglett. Let's try again. Alright. Now, Vine Whip will probably kill it. So let's use Wrap. Okay, now the reason I tried putting Diglett to sleep is that a sleeping Pokemon tends to be easier to catch than one that's awake. Okay, let's throw the Pokeball and hope for the best. Yeah! Okay. Diglett, the mole Pokemon. It prefers dark places. It spends most of its time underground, although it may pop up in caves. Now, what nickname are we going to give this little mole? Now, a Diglett eventually becomes a Dugtrio. So we want to plan ahead. What is a good name for a Dugtrio? Now, if I could fit Mo, Larry, and Curly in there, I would. What are we going to name these guys? Douglas. Douglas was transferred to Bill's PC. Diglas D. Douglas, the Doug Trio. Alright. Now, Audrey, if you would just whack this guy with your vine. Put an end to him real quick. Ooh. Tough little bugger survived. Uh-oh. Dug a hole. Okay. Well, we happen to know that ground-type moves don't hurt flying types. We're quicker than you. Okay, we'll use one of our super potions to power Audrey back up. And we're going to keep trying to go through this cave. You gotta give it to these Diglets. They're scrappy. And Audrey grew to 21. Audrey is trying to learn Stun Spore. But Audrey can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Stun Spore. Now, actually, I think we're going to stick with the moves we have now. So we're just going to say no. What? Audrey is evolving? Audrey evolved into Weeping Bell. We're doing pretty good. Our Pokemon are evolving left and right. Now Audrey should be able to one-hit KO these little moles. And it doesn't take long for us to get in the fights here, does it? But you know what? This isn't so bad. This gives us a chance to power Audrey up a bit. I want to be careful that we don't power them up too much. Because with our self-imposed rules, we cannot control a Pokemon higher than level 30. But I don't think that's going to be a real problem. Wow, that was quick. Oh, you're a high level one too. We may even have to hit you twice. Okay, no, we don't have to hit you twice. But you know what? For a plant type like Audrey, this is a good place to train. Water types would probably train well down here too. Flying types as well. And if Kismet was just a little tougher, this might be good too. Oh, now Audrey will evolve to its third form when we use an item on it called a Leaf Stone. Now, we don't have a Leaf Stone yet, and I have to look into when they learn moves, because I think once Audrey evolves to its final form, which is a Victory Bell, we may not learn any more moves, so we're going to be careful about that. But we've made it to the end of Diglett Cave. I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If a Pokemon's flash could light it up. And where are we now? Diglett Cave. We are back at Route 2. So let's look around just a little bit here and see what we can find. A fainted Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves like Cut. I'm looking for Clefairy. Want to trade one for Mr. Mime? Well, we don't have a Clefairy, so I'm sorry, little kid. You're out of luck. Alright, well, we gotta head back. But we don't want to go through Diglett Cave again, do we? No, not really. So that's why we're going to use Kismet's teleport ability. And it's going to take us to the last Pokemon Center. And here we are. Alright, let's heal everyone back up. How are we doing on Pokeballs? I think we have 2 left. Take care. Let's put Kismet up front. Because this is the last place that we haven't caught a new Pokemon. So let's see if we can find one. Oh, look! A wild Abra appears. Alright, Kismet. Knock out your friend over there. Oh, it wasn't enough! Okay, another Pidgey. Alright, it's faster than you. Well, that's because it's using Quick Attack. But you might be able to knock it out. Now, I kind of hope there are new Pokemon here for us to catch. You know what? I think I've made a terrible mistake. Yes, I made a terrible mistake. That mistake is not taking advantage of the water that we have right here. Max used the old rod. Oh, we caught something. What do we get? It's a bite. And we hooked a Magikarp. And it attacked. Alright, level 5 Magikarp. I expected that much. Now, Audrey, if you would be so kind. You're going to put it to sleep with sleep powder. And it woke up. That was quick. Now Magikarp, even at this level, I think it doesn't even learn a move until like level 15. All it knows is Splash, which does nothing. Okay, we got 4 Pokeballs, so we should be fine. Oh, it didn't work. And it woke up again. Okay, let's put it back to sleep. Or try to put it back to sleep. Since this Magikarp is such a low level, there's nobody we could use on it that wouldn't just kill it with one hit. Ah, nuts. Okay, running out of options here. Nuts. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try Rap anyways. Whew! Oh! Oh! That worked. Okay. And it's still asleep, so this should do it. Victory! Okay, we caught Magikarp, and I know exactly what I want to name Magikarp. Magikarp, the fish Pokemon. Famous for being very unreliable. It can be found swimming in seas, lakes, rivers, and shallow puddles. Now, do you want to give it a nickname? Yes, we do. Now, I'm not quite sure the exact spelling of this, but Magikarp will eventually turn into a Gyarados. Gyarados is this badass looking like snake dragon. Now, there was a joke between me and my friends that if you had played Pokemon Snap, there's one point in the game where you will take a great picture of a Gyarados really up close, and they have these grimaces on their faces that are very intimidating looking, and we would joke that it looked like my wrestling trainer, Lathon. So, we are going to name our Magikarp Lathon, which I believe is L-A-I-T-H-O-N. And there we go. We've caught all the Pokemon we can at this point. Now, we also have a bike voucher. So how about we go back to Vermilion City and use that bike voucher? Where's the bike shop? It's around here somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. and we exchange the bike voucher for a bicycle. Now in this version of Pokemon, there's only one type of bike, but in future versions of the game, there would be a couple different types of bikes. So if we go here into our inventory and select bicycle, Max got on the bicycle. We can now ride around on the bike. The music changes and we are much faster. But we can still get caught by wild Pokemon and we can still get caught by trainers. Now let's stop at the Pokemon Center real quick and heal our dudes. Thank you. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. Now we're going to go over to our PC box over here real quick. We're going to go into Bill's PC. And we want to switch our Pokemon. So we are going to deposit Babar. And we are going to withdraw Laython. Now Laython's only level 5. I'm pretty sure he's also asleep. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to waste an awakening on him just yet. And also, no, we can't heal him at the Pokemon Center because he's asleep. And according to the rules that we're playing under right now, we can only cure status effects with items. In fact, let's put on our bike. Now you may be thinking, why are you walking around with a half-dead, sleeping Magikarp? Well, that's because we're going to take him over here to the daycare center. Alright. Go get him, Kismet. Okay, we're also going to get off our bike, so I don't accidentally ride off the side here. That's the old rod. In fact, we could probably drop the old rod. We don't need it anymore. I run daycare. Would you like me to raise one of your Pokemon? Well, yes, we would like you to take care of Laython. Fine, I'll look after Laython. For a while. Come see me in a while. Now you may be thinking, Ed, why are you letting him raise Laython? Didn't you say you don't like using the daycare center? Well, that's true, because the daycare man won't pick moves out for them and won't let them evolve if they get to the right level. But since Laython is such a low level as it is, and we know that he evolves at level 20, we're safe to let him, train in there until he gets 14 levels, putting him at level 19. And then we'll just take him out of daycare, because then he will only have one level before he can evolve. But we've now caught all the Pokemon that we can, and we've explored everywhere we can. So there's only one thing left to do at this point, and that's go on the SS Annie. But the SS Annie is a dungeon in and of its own right, and we're just about at the half-hour mark for our episode here today, so I think we're going to end it here. And I'll go and train our guys off-screen a little bit, get them ready for the SS Annie, and once we finish the SS Annie, then it's time to challenge the gym leader of Vermilion City. See you in the next episode.